Hello friends, we are here for our live video today. I'm going to show you some brand new products that just launched today. The online exclusives dropped today, July 3rd, if this is when you're watching. And I'm going to show you how to make this gorgeous card, and then stay tuned because I have a whole stack of swaps to show you using these online exclusives. Because I'm a happy shopper, I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I was able to order these products last month. They went live to the public today, July 3rd, so you can order these right now. I would not delay my ordering because these products are very popular, these brand new products, and when they're gone, they're not guaranteed to come back. So online exclusives are just that. They're only available on the website, stampinup.com, on my online store. You won't find them in a catalog. And that's what we're going to make today. So this was definitely the set that caught my eye the earliest. It is one that we got to see in action when we were in Mexico with our Stampin' Up! Trip. And it's called Golden Greenery. There is a whole collection of products. That's the stamp set in dies, and then I'll show you the designer paper here in a second. So we are going to make this card. Now, we're going to start with thick basic white because it's heavy duty, makes a good card base. And then we're going to chop off 1 inch on the front of this card base. It's just kind of a fun little, I wouldn't necessarily call it a fun fold, but you can call it a fun fold. It's fine. So we're going to fold our card base like that, and then we're going to grab our favorite pattern of this designer paper. So let me show you how gorgeous it is. So Stampin' Up's green line of colors is fabulous, and this really showcases them all. We have garden green, old olive, mossy meadow, and shaded spruce, I believe. Let me see. I don't have the little packet that it comes in, but anyway, you are going to love this. This is sweet. So we've got green on one side, which is great all year round. Doesn't have to just be at Christmas. But on the backs of this green gorgeousness is specialty paper, in that it has a lot of gold in it. Oh my gosh, is this not fabulous? I mean, you may have a stamp set before that had bells in it, but not golden bells. So you need this. Oh man, it's so pretty. Okay. So I'm going to use a different pattern here since I just want to do something different. Let me see. I think I'll use this pattern. It's so pretty. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this 1 1/4 inch by 5 1/2 so that it will fit on our, oh my goodness, just went right away. All right, so that is your little strip of designer series paper. You've got lots of options that will look perfect here. That's the one I'm choosing today. So you're just going to pop this into the inside edge of that card. Okay, so there you go. You've got that gorgeous piece of designer paper shining through. All right, now we're going to stamp these bells. So you're going to need, the inks we're going to use for this card are Early Espresso, Pecan Pie, Old Olive, and Mossy Meadow. So if you want to grab those, you can. And we're going to need a Stampin' Pierce mat or squishy surface. This is the perfect squishy surface for these clear stamps. So the clear stamps they don't have the cushion in them. So you add your own cushion here. They have other benefits. They don't stamp over, like, you know how you can get that stamping situation where you stamp too much. They don't do that, so that's exciting. All right, so I've got a little strip of basic white here, and I'm gonna stamp a big bell and a small bell. I can't remember, I always have to just refresh myself. I think I'm gonna start with the darker of the bells. And so on your bells, you've got a big bell and a small bell, and then you've got a kind of a more fine image and a more fine image. The more fine image is in the darker color. So we're gonna actually start with the darker color first. I can't remember which way I did it, so we'll just see. We'll try it and see how easy it is. All right, so you're stamping that in the dark early espresso, and then we're gonna pull in our pecan pie for this smaller part. Yes, I remember now. It is easier to do the dark part first. And then we're gonna come in here with our smaller bell. And then we're gonna use the pecan pie. So this is like a gorgeous two-step stamping to really give us some fantastic details with our stamps. Ooh, isn't that pretty? All right, so you've got your bells stamped, and now what we're gonna do is run those right through the emboss machine. Get that set up here. Okay, so let's get our dies out. So of course the dies are going to fit the stamped images, but they're also going to coordinate with the designer paper. So let's just give it a try and look. So you've got this die goes there, this guy goes here, so you have no problem. If you want to do it quickly, then you could just go straight to that designer paper and not do this stamping. But I think the stamping is also gorgeous. So you've got lots of options, which I love. Thank you, Stampin' Up. They always think about us crafters when they're designing these gorgeous products. So while I'm doing this, let's talk about online exclusives. They've been around for a few months, and by online exclusives, anyone can order them right now, okay? All people that are Stampin' Up customers can order them. Happy shoppers or demonstrators were allowed to order them last month, so that's what's called a pre-order. We got to order them ahead of time. They're only available online, so you're not going to find them in a catalog. And I think there are 3 releases of online exclusives per year. What's exciting is typically we'd have to wait until like August or September to get holiday products. But y'all, there are Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas goodies on the online exclusives right now. So you don't have to wait. You don't have to wait for your fun holiday crafting. There's also some things that aren't holiday if you're not ready for that yet. So make sure and check it out. Now, you don't want to snooze on it because, like I said, they're very popular and people get excited. And when people get excited about new things, they purchase them. And you want to get yours while you can so that you won't miss out. All right, so we are going to put our little bell. So I just placed the bells on the paper where I sort of thought they might go. And then I'm going to shift them down a little bit. Then I'll know where to stamp my greenery. So the first set of greenery, I'm going to stamp with my dark, and I'm going to stamp that in Mossy Meadow. So I'm going to stamp it here, and then another little group here. Then I'm going to come in with my Old Olive, and the less detailed of the Greenery. I'll have to find it. I bet it's sticking to some. No, there it is. So there's a less detailed Greenery. I'm going to do it lighter. And that's going to be Old Olive. Ooh, I should get my Stampin' Pierce mat under there. Best practice, but it's fine. There's enough detail here. All right, isn't that stunning? Oh, I can hear the bells ringing. I can just hear them ringing. Now, I did this sentiment in Cherry Cobbler, which is pretty. I'm gonna try it in Early Espresso, and then you can decide which one you like better. As long as I can find my Early Espresso pad. There it is. Okay. So we're gonna stamp Season's Greetings from this stamp set. So pretty. And the bells out of the way. That's gonna be so pretty. Oh yeah. You know, I'm torn. I like them both. You guys can vote. If you're watching this on the replay, tell me in the comments what you like better. I'm curious. I did add a little detail here. You see, if I can come by it quickly, I'll show you what I did. I don't want to keep you forever, but you're going to need a dark blending marker. I used Cherry Cobbler here. It's difficult to see, but you may be able to see it better with what I'm getting ready to do. So get everything out of the way. Grab your blending marker. This is Dark Mossy Meadow. And you're going to get something hard, like scissors are great. And you're going to hold them like this, and then you're going to, oh yeah, that looks awesome. So that just gives it a little bit of texture, a little bit of visual interest, as I would say, on what not to wear. And you can see here, that's what it looks like with Cherry Cobbler, and that's what it looks like with Mossy Meadow. So I like the Mossy Meadow better. Okay, now for my bells. So we're gonna stick this bell here, right by those little, that little Greenery, and then we're gonna pop this bell up with this Stampin' Dimensional. Just gonna put those right over each other. And then my favorite twine of all time is the, what is it called? Natural linen thread, sorry. Ooh, just escaped me there all of a sudden. So we're gonna get our pretty little bow. Pop that on with a glue dot. I don't know if you guys have plans for the 4th of July. If you have plans to party, awesome. If you have plans to craft, awesome. If you have plans to do both, awesome. We always have a big party here, so I'm looking forward to that. And I want to see what you're crafting. So post it on Facebook, tag me. I want to see what you're crafting, if you're crafting. All right, or even this weekend. Now, these embellishments are everything. They're also on the online exclusives, and I do expect them to go quickly. All of the embellishments many of the embellishments go quickly. So we have some just plain red and clear embellishments, but this is my favorite part, these red ones. And they are already in a little triplet. So you just pop them off as a unit, and they go right here. And y'all, you know how you would always have to fussy with making your little holly berries fit just so? Not anymore. Ooh, I love this card. I think I like it better than my original one. Anyway, you decide which one you like better. On to the online exclusives swap show. Now, if you have trouble finding the online exclusives, I will put a link to them in the first comment, because sometimes people are a little bit more challenged about new things, and that's understandable. It's different. This is some ivory ribbon that goes with this suite. It looks stunning. Actually, very vanilla. Sorry. You want to check it all out. So shop the whole suite and make sure you get everything you need. We have some swaps that I received. This is using the layering leaves, but with the Christmas paper, or I don't remember what the leaf set is called, but it's the online exclusive leaf set. This is one of my favorites. I know you may not need another tree set, but you need this tree set. It is a layered mask situation to make trees. And you've got this new Mercury paper. All of these are on the online exclusives. And I think these are too. They're older. They're not new online exclusives. I did some spray painting this weekend. I don't have dirty fingernails, in case you were wondering. But this spray paint will not come off. There's this cute little train set. It is a distinctive set. And look, my two friends that made these cards had similar minds, because they're both very similar. We have this fall set with some gorgeous leaves. These leaves, there's a hybrid embossing folder that cuts out these stunning leaves. We've got this. You cannot go wrong with this fall bundle. And now we're popping into, now these cards are made with the iconic imagery. It's also a Christmas suite that's on the online exclusives, and it's got some neat, it's not just, holiday. It's not just Christmas. It goes through all the holidays. There's a birthday pattern, there's a Valentine's, there's New Year's, and there's fall, and there's not Halloween, but there's all the others. This is part of that iconic imagery paper. Also part of the iconic imagery paper. Isn't that gorgeous? And then this is one more card with that. So get in there, get your online exclusives. Do not delay, because they typically go pretty fast once they launch to customers. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a fabulous 4th of July. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye.